Okay, showing off the KOMOS 4-tap kegerator. Had a party last weekend, and this was the center of the party. You could have great food, you could have great decorations, you can have great people, but the kegerator gets the party started. We had all kinds of stuff on tap, so let's go through and pour these. A hazy homebrew. We had made a little hazy pale, then mixed up some white sangria. So this was a couple bottles of Sauvignon Blanc, mixed with an Italian soda and some lemon and lime juice. Had a margarita on tap, always a hit. And this was partially a mix and then some triple sec. Had some fun with it, had some lime Italian soda in it as well. Made all different types of margaritas and had them on tap over the years. And then lastly is a new addition to the lineup, which is a electrolyte mix. And this is a mix of potassium and magnesium and salts, and towards the end of the party, you need to hydrate a little bit. Let's take a look inside. So inside it's pretty packed, but this is the KOMOS model where you can fit 4 kegs in. I've got a couple torpedoes stacked up in the back. I have actually a brew keg that I made the hazy pale in behind here. And this is a keg of margaritas. And you're gonna see a separate tank here because I actually have nitrogen running into the margaritas so they don't carbonate. The sangria and the electrolytes, I like them to carbonate, so I hook those up to CO2. But the margarita on nitrogen will last months. I pour a lot of different beverages at different pressures, and one of the things I find really handy is this new Kegland QD that has a pressure built into it, pressure resistance. So you can dial that in. Instead of doing flow control at the faucet, you can do it right here at the QD. Okay, let's take a look at the back of the kegerator. Okay, so I've pulled this Duotight board out so you can see it a little bit. And this is a really sweet setup because it just all clicks together. The pressure's coming in from the tank into the system, and then I have these shut-off valves in case I want to shut off any of the tanks at any given time. And then each one of these is a separate regulator so I can run different pressures. So I might be running 10 to 12 for my beer, and then on the sangria and with the sparkling water, the sangria especially, I might be running 20. And with sparkling water, I might be running 30, 40, even as much as 50 PSI. So having these separate regulators is really key for running a setup like this. Now the tubes on the KOMOS Kegerator, the gas tubes can be set, the tank sits in the back, and they all slip in through these ports right here, which is really sweet. And I just showed you the nitrogen tank on the inside. What I'm working towards is putting a second tank strap here, and we'll run the nitrogen in through the back as well. And that really gives you the ultimate for a home kegerator, is running CO2 off any pressure you want, and then running nitrogen for any of your things that you don't want to carbonate. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little pro tip, a little experience from the years. You can put in 1 extra regulator, and then when you're having a glass of wine at night and you don't want to finish the whole bottle, this is a bottle I opened up 2 days ago, you can stick in and flush with CO2. Now we could use nitrogen for this as well, but the CO2 is okay. It doesn't go into solution because it's not under pressure, so it works just as good. Now I've flushed the bottle of all the oxygen. Put the cork back in, and this bottle will last easily a couple days. KOMOS makes an all stainless steel outdoor kegerator that's beautiful, it's really nice, but I've been using the standard one outdoors for 5 years, and as long as it's not 100 degrees and directly in the sun, it's been able to keep up. It's been a great model, so feel free to use it outdoors. It may not last as long as the all stainless steel model that's designed for that, but it definitely works. Guys, this is the KOMOS 4-tap kegerator. It is the center of the party.